Hi family, I am Dr. Mo and I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that guides you into understanding how to have a regulated nervous system through colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. And I also teach sacred souls to do the exact same thing. I would like to talk about what's happening to adults in 2026 with the introduction and availability of AI, with the availability of content and information, and identity changes very, very quickly for some people. People are shifting jobs very, very quickly. Some people are jumping relationships very, very quickly. No judgment, no judgment, no judgment. But one thing that I have noticed that has popped up during my colon therapy sessions with my clients is that they are battling with the sense of, I don't know who I am anymore. What used to be solid for me is no longer solid. What I used to do to yield money is no longer present. My positioning with my job has severely shifted. My job title has shifted. I no longer have a job. Most people, I want to say 85% of the population identifies with what they do in a 9-to-5 as their identity. Like their identity is attached to their 9-to-5. Their identity is attached to their ability to do. And when that changes, when that is altered, when that is removed, the colon does like this, your ego plummets, and you start frantically grabbing for anything that looks like a resemblance of a life you had before all of these changes. And so what is my offering to help you? How have I been helping my clients? I can only speak from what I do on a regular basis. I wrote 2 books about it, about my experience and the tools that I use to get to this point. In those 2 pink books that you see behind you, they're my self-mastery books. And in those books, I detail and walk each client through 3 different systems. One is human design. Absolutely adore it. The second is Galactic Signature, hands down, phenomenal. And then the third system is your natal chart. It's your natal chart. Like, it's you at your birth. You can't get over that. And so what I offer is a 4-week self-mastery deep dive to understand each one of your reports in real time. The first week we go over your human design, who you are, what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be doing it, what industry you're supposed to be in, your timeline around it, and how to activate it and get in it right now. Not 3 weeks from now, but right now. What you will learn that week, you can implement in the next 20 seconds. The following week, which would be the second week, we're going to talk about your galactic signature. That's going to completely blow your mind, number one. And number two, is going to give you the vocabulary to understand who you are at a soul level. Once you have the vocabulary, you're like, oh, well, that makes sense. And then you can start applying and implementing from that space in real time. And then the following week, we're going to pull your natal chart and we're going to go over your natal chart. I'm going to show you exactly what's happening, when it should be happening, why it's happening, and how you can capitalize on everything in your chart. And you can implement that right away. And then the 4th week is how do we pull all this together to create your next job, to create your next business, to fund your next level of your life, to get out of debt, to save, to be the generational breaker in your family. I mean, there's a lot of things that we can do with this information, but what you won't be is lost. What you won't be is confused. What you won't be is, I don't know. All of that will be squashed and eliminated. So if you want to understand how to have all of those answers to you, your authentic self, not a cookie cutter one paper that everybody has to apply to and use, that's not what this is about. This is looking at your individual blueprint, understanding who you are at a soul level, and then applying it. That's invaluable. That is invaluable. And that's how I have gotten to this point. I don't look at what everybody else is doing. I don't care what everybody else is doing. They're not built like me. I can't apply what that person is doing to my business. I'm not them. I am me. And this is how I move my business. This is how I show up in the world. This is how I show up in my life. And this is what I am curating because this is who I am. So, with that being said, if you would love to join my container, I'm only working with 8 people because of the level and the depth of this mastery. This is not for the faint of the heart. It's not. This is not for people that are easily swayed one way or the other. It's not. This is not for people who need to be saved. This is for individuals who want to dive deep with no snorkel suit on, knowing that they can handle whatever they find when they get to the bottom of it. This is for people who are ready for radical change and acceptance. This is not for people who need to be convinced about who they are. This is for people who are ready to stand in who they are. Two totally different paths. Two totally different paths. If you are not ready to hold yourself in the level in which you are ready, this is not for you. This is not exploratory. This is, who am I? That's who I am. Let's implement. That's what this is about. It's very clear. There's no confusion. There's no, why I don't know. You know, because you are looking at your chart right now. Now, what you want to do is either accept it or not. That's what's going to happen. You're going to get to this information and you're going to look at it and go, oh, with such awe, or you're going to be like, oh, with such fear because of the power in who you are, but you don't know until you pull it. I'm going to be very honest with you. Each one of these reports can easily be charged as $500. If you look anywhere else, it can be charged as $500. I'm offering it to you, all 3 for $500. With the 4th week being implementation, which is something that most people never get. They only get the report. They don't get implementation. That's the missing link. How do I apply this to my life? How do I apply it to pay my bills? How do I apply it to stand on my own 2 feet and be successful right now within the next 2 days? That's what this is about. So we start March 7th at 11 a.m. to 12:30 for 4 weeks. This is your introduction into your spring. Spring is all about clarity. It literally is about clarity. So if you want to get ready for the spring and you want to understand who you are and how you're supposed to be showing up and how the world responds around you, and you want to capitalize on that and really master it, join my cohort, my self-mastery intensive. You get both of my books back there. We meet once a week on Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12:30 via Zoom. This is available to anyone in the world. I'm only working with 8 individual souls, and actually 7 seats are available because 1 seat was already paid before I did this video. So if you are ready to work with me, if you have ever wanted to work with me, and you're not ready for a colonic per se, but you are ready to sit down and understand who you are and why your body is moving the way it's moving, then this is what you want to do. It's not a certification course. It is a self-mastery course. Once you understand yourself at a mastery level, anything's possible. Health is possible. Once you understand who you are, you're like, oh, this is how I'm supposed to eat. Yes. This is how your body lets go. Yes. This is how I'm supposed to be healing. Yes, sis. The light bulb comes on, and I give you all of me. Like, I bet all of me that you will be floored. I bet all of me. I give you all of me. I put all of me on the table, and I know for a fact you will be floored with the information that you receive about you. So if you are ready, reach out to me. My number is 562-682-0818. There is a small application process verbally. I just ask a couple of questions because, like I said before, this is not for everybody, and this is not for play. It's not. This is if you want to step into your authentic self and you're ready, then let's do it. But if you want to play, you're going to feel it. Let me just say that. You're going to feel it. I'm just going to be very honest with you. So again, my name is Dr. Mo, and my contact information is 562-682-0818. And you can go visit my website at Moya, MOYA, bodycare.com. So until then, be blessed. You have any questions, reach out. Otherwise, I will see you on May 7th at 11 a.m. And I will send you everything that you need when you reach out to me and you make the commitment to do so. Trust me. You're going to be grateful that you did. All right, loves. Stay magical.